It makes me pleased to see my Brain Crypto channel up and running again. $1 worth of XRP might be available by tomorrow at this time. Everyone is waiting to see if this is the decisive meeting that will end the settlement or arrangement. Then, what is happening are we going to get what we desire tomorrow finally? What are our predictions for the future of prices? The fundamentals are laid out in this XRP video. Show your support by subscribing and liking the post. Certainly, let's jump straight in. Pay attention, everyone, that alert bell needs to be turned on. Still, XRP is the next logical step. I aim to elaborate on my expectations for the SEC meeting and, more significantly, the current narrative around cryptocurrencies in the United States in this piece, which follows a video I made recently in which I laid out my goals for the conference. The fate of tomorrow's meeting between the SEC and Ripple is a mystery to everyone. This meeting has to go into private mode now. The SEC website does not explicitly state that it is Ripple, but it is there. Larry Fink has publicly stated his enthusiasm for Bitcoin, and there is a mountain of evidence supporting this. Many people believe this to be accurate. Additionally, it aligns with the current plot. There is now no crypto market success story, not even among Trump's incoming vice president. Coincidentally, the time couldn't be more ideal. Excuse me, what is happening here? A major announcement is centered around XRP, so stay tuned. We went over this territory on the waterway. The introduction of reference rates for Ripple and ICP by the CME Group and CF benchmarks is, in my view, crucial. The XRP scenario will be legitimized and brought into the mainstream of financial markets by this. Usage has increased dramatically as a result of trustworthy market data and competitive benefits. I think it's important to remember while planning for XRP's growth and future after the settlement. The settlement is the most important part, I understand it now. Until further notice, this is the basis for our prices. However, Ripple will not budge from its unwavering commitment to protecting its ideals, in this case the whole cryptocurrency ecosystem from SEC's dictatorial takeover. Because of that, it carries with it some excellent news once again, and that is very essential to me. Our focus should therefore be entirely on this meeting. In particular, what is this? I think we can get a clue from a few things. There is room for us to raise the price. We aim to find the settlement. Typically, decisions and announcements reach Friday. If Ripple is required to pay anything, we can determine that amount at tomorrow's meeting. It has come to light that Warner steals 10 million. Of the total of 107 million, the SEC is targeting at least 100 million. That concludes our current dilemma. Presently, though, what difference does it make? Now is the time, in my opinion, to learn the American narrative and, more significantly, its course. A number of things have been said by Donald Trump in support of Bitcoin. His number one priority is seeing Bitcoin mining established in areas where he can have a meaningful influence, all while ensuring that it stays within the United States. Anyone may see that his VP has Bitcoin in his possession. Two enormous stories. It seems like his message is finally sinking in. So, what's the next step with regards to XRP? At the moment, things are actually, as far as anyone can tell, Donald Trump is all for Bitcoin. Given that his removal from office could happen at any moment, why would Gary Gensler even attempt to pursue anything? He continued to remain silent even when CNBC asked him about his thoughts in a prior interview. If he attacks XRP or promotes this narrative, he risks losing his job and being embarrassed. As far as I can tell, this is already in the pipeline. A plan to avoid XRP and related initiatives seems to be in the works following the future president and vice president's statements that they will promote cryptocurrencies. I think a lot of people will agree with me when I say that this will alter the plot. A week ago, the price of XRP was 61 cents, now, it's trading at over 63 cents, a 40% increase. A San Francisco district judge said last year that selling XRP to reasonable buyers wasn't considered an investment contract, but the whole legal process appears to have begun with the U.S. Exchange Committee. Take note of this, it is crucial. Money is obviously a major factor, since I mentioned before that many are expecting it would be finished while still allowing time for conversations on unsolved concerns. The fact that the resolution will likely be finalized before the court's ruling was next raised by Resport. To reiterate, this is critical information for setting a baseline and, more critically, getting closer to a solution. Take a step back and assess the big picture, Gemini. After the SEC classified XRP as a security, Gemini removed it from their listing. They are significant because of that. The price of the cryptocurrency has increased by about 30% in the past week, and the Rise and Vibe XRP fam alludes to that. Following its return, they now have a favorable outlook on XRP. That includes all the current deals. I am re-energized because of that. The price has increased by 8.14% from the previous day, surpassing all other market indices, from its recent low of approximately 42 cents. We have been discussing XRP, a cryptocurrency whose price has been artificially suppressed, for what seems like an eternity. I know I've brought it up previously, but this really paints a picture of the scale, driving force, and community behind it. Just picture a settlement that includes a fine, adoption organizations, and the possibility of an ETF all working together to aid rippling. In your opinion, what will XRP do after this occurs? That price is about to undergo a major shift. Today is the most important day of the year, so be careful. We will wait and see what occurs afterwards. I think Gary Gensler is totally on his own if he wants to keep pursuing Ripple in his unrealistic and impossibly limited narrative. The fine amount makes it hard to pull off. Is this not true about the upcoming presidential candidate? However, he may hold a different opinion. As he has publicly stated, Jerome Powell will play my part. Defeated it? Personally, I think Gary Gensler may be a solid choice as well. So, stay tuned. Stay tuned for additional developments. Those who would like to be the first to know when there are developments surrounding this can stay tuned for tomorrow night's live program and follow me on social media. I am grateful if you are a new subscriber to my channel. Later on, we shall meet again.